saw a crackhead with his pants on his head just a minute ago, but everybody else missed that. I got stung by a bee running like 80 miles an hour down the road.
He did get stung by a bee.
Oh, man.
Well, oh man,
We still outrunning it.
We got to go.
Greenage, going green.
It ain't good.
We just need some dirt, like old Dusty on Twister.
yeah.
Yeah.
We are heading to the Motorsports.
270
something miles, I think. So
somewhere around 280 miles. We're going to Durant to Choctaw and then back down to Motorsports.
There's like a big loop around that they're taking us. So
Yeah.
it'll be a good day, hopefully.
Let's hope so.
Let's go. We just can't get away from this rain.
No.
Luckily, it's not as bad, and it looks like we're outrunning most of it, so we'll see. Well, we're sitting here at Lake Texoma, and apparently the bridge is down to one lane or something, so
Something.
we're just chilling, waiting on our turn to go across the bridge. Finally moving. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We Googled it while we were sitting there for 15 minutes, and they're having emergency bridge repairs somewhere up here, so
That's comforting.
yeah.
Here at Choctaw Casino Resort.
This is our one and only checkpoint of the day. How
How-
many miles do we have left, Navigator?
178, I think.
How's the ride so far?
Car's been doing good so far.
Other than sitting at that bridge for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Behind the guy in the freaking Maverick that just decided that he was just gonna slam on the brakes every chance he got.
Yep.
Other than that, we're good. Car's been doing pretty good. So. We have made it. Some A group people leaving. Turning into the Texas Motorplex.
Been a wild ride here.
It has. The roads were awful.
We probably had one of the most sketchy situations that we've had on a drag and drive.
That was my bad.
You said it's your bad?
Yeah.
I mean,
I did what I thought was
I don't-
right.
I don't know that that's necessarily. Yeah, it ain't your fault.
Well, there was a really large hump in the road coming off an exit, and I slammed on the brakes and locked the tires up, and we went sliding pretty much.
Yeah. We didn't leave the roadway, but we got real close.
It was sketchy. But we're here waiting in line to get in. We gotta check some things out.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll get to that when we get in this place.
Well, they're both under the car right now. What you guys got going on here?
We've had some rear end sounds.
Oh no.
So we decided to pull the cover off and make sure we don't have broke locker. Backed out bolts in the locker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Camaro does that every now and then. We haven't ever had that problem with this, but it's the same locker, so. But I don't think it's healthy, but I don't think it's like broke. I'll tell you what I tell her.
Uh-oh.
This unit is making it back to Tulsa. I don't care if it is broke. She can go up there, take the tree, cruise down the racetrack, turn that time slip in, we'll get it back to Tulsa. We'll stop by Harbor Freight, get that welder, and we'll make our own locker.
Yeah.
Well, here's the moment of truth.
Oh,
Be big chunks or no?
be okay.
That deal is warm.
Here.
Honestly, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't see it, like, even the wear pattern on the ring gear is freaking phenomenal.
So on my Camaro, these bolts right here, they'll back out, and once they back out so far, they get into this cap and break off. So then you got to pull that out. You got to get those out. For whatever reason, in the Camaro, it happens a lot. Like I've had to fix that several times. For anybody that thinks she just walks around and drives,
That's false.
what are you doing?
I tell you what, David Painter and his fellas over there like the silicone.
That thing's been on there since 2021. Ain't leaked yet.
And the gasket, it don't want to leave. So I'm trying to scrape it off. You know, you got to soak it down in brake clean, get it to let it marinate a minute, and then you can pull off.
The zippies out.
But thank God for Larry and the old DeWalt fan.
Here you go, John's first time using the squeeze bags here.
I will tell you, this is freaking life-changing.
Yeah, that stuff
Somebody wanted a diff service at the racetrack.
didn't want it.
Well, that's what you got.
You still have half a bag.
Yeah,
Didn't I say 2.5?
You surely did.
Nailed it.
what a good.
Oh no. Oh, look at that. What's the plan here?
We
First
don't know.
pass at Motorplex.
Sean got it with that.
She's hopped up a little bit. We don't have a whole lot of 100 shot left.
Oh.
Air is terrible.
Air is awful.
It's hot. It's muggy. Water drains are terrible. DA is like 3,800 feet.
Goodness.
This is the worst air we've been in all week. So I've got it turned up the highest it's been all week.
Trying to compensate.
But
Well,
good news is if we gotta turn it up, we got jet.
heck yeah. Here we go.
Let me see you shorts. Okay, you're good. You got a helmet? I don't care whether you wear it or not. This is on.
All right. Yeah. Cool deal.
All right, so we're in the lanes for Road Week. How do you feel right now?
Yeah.
I tried to talk her into standing next to me with the nitrous bottle just in the side.
Yeah.
She wasn't for it.
No?
No.
Not yet. Not at
Give
this.
it time.
Yeah.
All right, so you said the Google says it's going 14s.
The Google says 14 at like 101.
Okay, let's talk.
Realistic.
Let's talk for a second here about How many times you been down the racetrack?
Oh, this is the first time.
First time down the racetrack?
At Ennis.
At Ennis.
At Ennis.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. At Ennis.
At Ennis.
We're going places.
Okay.
Your
So
video game isn't the real track.
I've been down tracks on 4-wheelers.
All right, so you got a carbon fiber Bandit helmet over there.
Sure do.
You got, are those fire pants or work pants?
These are work pants.
Okay.
No, my fire pants. My bad. Fire
Yeah,
pants.
sponsored by Dickies. Right on.
Yep.
Okay. You got the AC off?
I do.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Been off for a minute.
That's very good. All right. Are you gonna outrun the old crew cab here?
I'm going to try my hardest.
Try your hardest. Okay.
Pedal to the floor whole way.
All right.
Sport mode.
Sport. Oh, we got a sport mode. You drive it in sport mode? All
Sometimes I'm 35.
right. Well, this should be exciting.
I hope so.
All right, we got to update. You're no longer the Road Week class. You're the feral cat class.
Yeah.
Because they said you're wild and untamed.
Yeah. There ain't nothing that can stop us now.
No.
Still ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm leaving at the old 2,500 RPM.
You gonna leave at 2,500?
25. His wheels off the ground.
All right. You want me to put you in the beams?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You want me
Beam
to
it
put-
up, line me up.
Okay. Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
At 83.
83.
What we got going on?
So she went 07 or 08. I think it was an 08. She did the math. We can't win this deal. Even if she goes up there and goes 11, zeros all the way across, she's only going to have like an 07 average. We can't top 3.
Yeah.
We're at Raceweek, so we just hit the up arrow.
A lot.
Quite a bit. So my buddy Hollis was out here. Big nitrous guy. He double checked everything. I actually had it pretty much right, but I did not fully have understanding of my ramp on the progressive controller. Now I do.
Mm-hmm.
Ramp is much shorter.
A lot shorter.
So, we're gonna chase a PB. So she's been 1091. We're hoping to go faster than that this time.
What are you thinking, Krista?
I don't know. We're about to go fast. We'll see.
Okay, got it.
Go fast time.
Our first look at the 86 Nitro was just in Chevette. She sent me a message and said, "In the back, we have 11 we can't win this. So we're gonna see how fast this thing is." 4.3 liters, V6 Chevrolet.
Action. Well, we ended up turning in the 11:08 today, which is not necessarily ideal, but we figured out that even if I turned in 11:000, I still wasn't going to be where we needed to be. So
Where we left off was we were in the staging lanes and we was turning it up.
Oh, we were turning away.
And we did.
we did,
And it made a move. I mean, we picked it up a tenth, but it did only go 1097.
but the car felt totally different doing
It went,
what we did.
went 150 flat to the 60 foot, and it did go 1097, and it did it at 3,800 feet DA.
Have a 300 something mile drive tomorrow, and we just have to show up to the track and shake Matt's hand to break the beams and complete the week.
All right, it is Friday morning, about 9:45, and it is pretty blue sky. We decided to wait out traffic and wait out the storms. There was a bunch of storms that had some more red and flooding and whatever in them. That stuff was rolling through Tulsa around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, so we decided we were gonna wait out the traffic and just get up and head out this morning a little bit later. So there's the crew come rolling out.
Howdy doody.
How we feeling this morning?
I got orange juice, so I'm feeling fantastic.
Feeling
Man.
refreshed.
Feeling refreshed, huh? As me and you are just sitting here talking and she's loading everything.
Yeah. You're doing great.
Thanks. I tried. There's a Raceweeker.
Yep.
So we've caught up to some people. It's been a drive. There's been traffic and whatever else.
We left late trying to avoid traffic, which we did for the most part, but
And we avoided a storm.
yeah.
But man,
That guy's playing Candy Crushers on eBay.
you gotta keep busy somehow, I guess.
Alright. We're less than a mile away from finishing our 8th Dragon Drive.
Hardest one yet.
It's probably the hardest one. 1,300 miles in 6 days, 5 days.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know either. But we're about to pull back into Tulsa Raceway Park.
Right here.
We have made it. We're back.
We are on property.
Boom.
Boom.
Chevette made it back to Tulsa.
We made it back.
They made it back too. Freaking wicked plaque.
We got our certified streetcar sticker.
So
Little
yeah,
plaque deals.
That is cool.
it's
pretty
wicked.
legit.
Yeah. So how was the ride?
Hot.
I saw a crackhead with his pants on his head just a minute ago, but everybody else missed that. I got
thought-
stung by a bee running
thought
like
the
80
trailer
miles an hour
was
down the
coming
road.
off. He did get stung by
Oh man, it's just non-stop, stop and go traffic.
The car did good though.
Car did phenomenal.
The roads
The
were
hottest
terrible.
that thing got the entire week was 208, and it used to run on a normal occasion 220 all day. So.
Sheesh.
And hey, bumper did not come off.
It did not. Everything is still intact. It's a good looking car.
What a week.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we're back to Tulsa. We're officially done. We've already broke the beams and
Yep.
did all that good stuff. They got awards and dinner and bands and all kinds of stuff down here tonight, so I guess we'll hang out. Are you doing the deal tomorrow?
No, it's just rain,
Yeah, it's supposed to rain.
and I kind of want to go home and see the dog.
So we're probably
I'm with you on that.
we're probably gonna load up here in a little bit, get everything tied down. After the little party tonight, we'll head to the motel and
Head out tomorrow.
head
Head
south
out.
in the morning.
Yep.
So, all right. So the update on this deal was on day 0, day 1, whatever it was. We were gonna. Well, actually, I just basically said there's no way you can get something free every day.
Here we are.
But this guy So what all have you gotten free this week?
I've gotten like 4 koozies, a shirt, 4 koozies, a shirt, sticker, license plate, keychain, and like 5 bottles of water.
All right. How many times have you seen Paul this week?
Probably like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, so basically, without even knowing, he basically helps you prove me wrong that you could get something every day. So fantastic. Yeah. Well, so this is Paul with BTR.
So we like to have fun when we come to these things. We tend to give out little license plates, keychains, koozies, things like that. Especially to the people that like to support us, we like to try to give back to them. So this was a fun deal. Again, I didn't know about it, but if you ever see us at an event, stop by. We might have something for you.
Cool. So all LS, LT, what else do you guys make parts for?
Gentry, Hemi, Godzilla, mainly valve train, a lot of rotate assembly stuff. We have our intakes. We specialize in casting, right? So we have a cast intake, several options. I'm about to launch a new one for the Gentry Hemi. We offer for LS, LT, and Godzilla already. Valve covers, thermostat housing for LT, you name it. If it's late model GM or Gentry Hemi or Godzilla, give us a call.
Cool. And if you don't know BTR already, you probably live under a rock, but cool. We'll hit these guys up.
Right.
That'd be nice.
Tell the people what you get.
We got more free water.
Well, actually, I got 2 of them.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So this rises the question to me here.
What's your
I
question?
realize this whole segment all week long has been because of the water.
Yeah.
That lady volunteered it. So was the first lady just being stingy?
I don't
And it's actually a thing that they give free water?
But she didn't give us the water until we went downstairs and was gonna get
Yeah,
buy
that's what I'm saying.
water. So we don't know if Larry's whole get things free was based off of a lie. Okay.
Yeah, you got that dog.
Okay, so they're betting Cadence's dollar on what now?
We stayed in room 315 last time we were here, and there was a door. Now we're in 317, and there's no door.
I remember there was a door
We're
in.
about to figure this out first. Hang on. Yeah, on the way back, so that way we get some offers first.
All right, we're going to Uncle Paco's first. Oh, hold on, no, we're not.
Okay, I have the most bizarre question. You're probably going to get all day. Is it possible that there is a door that goes between room 315 and 317, but there's only a door on 315 and not on 317? Right, answer my question.
No.
Okay, update on the roof situation.
Neither he nor I was wrong or right.
Okay.
No door, but we were in room 315.
She was talking about
You
the
were
complete
saying
wrong hotel.
specifically that there was supposed to be none of the, not even that there was supposed to be. You were saying there was a door on the other side of the sheetrock.
Yeah, because we stayed in 315. I
But-
just got my hotels mixed
But here's
up.
the deal. I know, but here's what I'm saying. There's not a door. Therefore, you were saying there is and there is not. Therefore, you are incorrect.
But
Wrong.
I
And you
was
confused
right.
the lady behind the counter
But
for
I
no
was
reason.
right about the room we stayed in.
But that don't mean that you're right about there being a door on the other side of our
Yeah,
wall.
we-
All right. So the week is officially over. We hit up the awards last night, and we didn't recap this situation.
We got one of the Wicked Chick Excellence Awards and some cash.
So there was,
There was 4 of these.
and it was pretty much, that you carried the spirit of Raceweek and the whole Wicked Chick spirit and
Yep.
all that. So you got a little cash,
Yep.
got you a cool little award.
I sure did. So, thanks to Chad and Cody and all the girls in the Wicked Chick group.
Yep.
He said there was 58 Wicked Chicks, I think.
10% of the participation of
racers
Raceweek was
were
women. That's pretty
So
neat.
That's really cool. Did you guys have a good time?
Oh, we had a blast.
Yep.
We like I've been saying all week, we've been trying to come up with ideas of how to get into this deal and actually race instead of just following along. And I think I'm stuck between two different options here.
Okay, neither one of them's probably a V6 Chevette, is it?
Sadly, no.
No.
I want to, but
Yeah.
You made your
So-
first ever pass
yeah,
down the
made the
racetrack.
first ever pass down the racetrack. Same track as Drawn Force, but I didn't wreck.
Yeah,
Did.
it's good news. All right, so that's Larry's take on it. You're just smiling and standing there.
It was fun. It was great. Don't want to do it without AC though.
Well, I think we had a pretty good week. We had some hiccups here and there, but we made it through. We had the wish.com LS Larry over here.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had a good time, so.
Yep.
It was fun.
Well, I guess kind of, you know, kind of like always, a little disappointed we didn't do a little better on day one because your average was an 11:09,
Yeah.
and that would have placed you third in the first group.
Yeah.
But since we were in B group, you landed fourth, which is still not bad. That's the second best we've ever really done.
Because somebody didn't make it to the track and somebody didn't turn in the times.
It doesn't matter. We made it.
This is
Yeah.
true.
That's part of it. That's probably the hardest part is actually finishing this deal. So
There's people 40 miles from the track blowing up yesterday.
yeah.
I feel like when we pulled into the track yesterday, I had that same feeling that we did the first year we did race week, like when we just pulled into the track and finished. It was,
It's just like accomplished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so,
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
well, I say shout out to everybody who helps us out, you know,
Yep.
Sonics, Mr. Wendels, Mr. Thompson, Amsoil, your dad, John's Auto Service.
Circle D with
Yep.
the lockup was fantastic. The HGM controller did phenomenal.
Yep, Optima,
There's
Wayne, Pratt Racing Engines, Lloyd,
yeah,
LA
there's
Sport Works.
a lot of people that's kind of helped us get our stuff to where it's at, to
Yeah.
where we can do this stuff. So
Thanks to you guys for coming and hanging out with us and being part of our circus.
yeah, everybody get a good look at them. Probably won't ever see them again. We might not either. Thanksgiving, Christmas.
And to your mom and Phil for taking care of our dogs again. And Phil, you're still our #1 fan.
Yep. So
And Hollis for helping us with the nitrous.
Yes.
yep.
I
Well,
think we got some cool stuff coming. So
yep. We got some S10 stuff coming. We're gonna work on the Chevette a little bit, and I don't know. We'll see what the rest of the year holds. But
I think we're gonna go back in the hotel, see if we can scope out the breakfast, and then get on the road back to Texas. Yeah.
all right, guys. Well, we'll wrap this deal up, get out of here, and we'll
Till
see you
the
next time.
one.